Welcome back to some more War on the Sea Pacific Theater mod. We're on part 235. Let's get into the game and see where we left off. Now, as you see, yesterday's video we went for 11 days in game, 705 to 716. That's us speeding up. Prior to that, I went 611 off camera, I believe that was. So, yeah, I'm trying to progress the game so that we can clean up some of our mess. When I say our mess, I mean my mess. So let's get into it. February 44. What's our next goal as far as ships goes? Let's take a look here and see. And I think it is... Let's see here. I'm not sure if it's a battleship, but let's look. So we have the Montanas now. We're using them. We got 2 more left. We're saving these 2 for another battle group, and that battle group will happen once we get the longbow. So May 44, and where were we? I'm sorry. And then we'll use these 2 New Hampshires and build that fleet then. So I'm holding these in reserve, and we're going to put together a pretty good fleet there. So that's what we're looking for, May of this year, a couple months away, and then hopefully we'll be able to do that. And with the other longbow carriers, we'll probably swap out some others. I'm thinking maybe over here. Or maybe we won't swap them out. Maybe we'll just... actually, over here, let's look and see what we got. Okay. No, there. That's not what I was looking at. What do we got over here? No. How about you? Essex. Yeah, these 2 guys will be swapped out because of the F4F. They're too slow. We need fast fighters to be able to chase down those dive bombers so that we can carry on. So, what do we got over here? What are you guys doing? You guys are dropping off the fuel and what? Engineering? Yeah. So, again, back over here. We emptied all the fuel and engineering because these guys cap at 500. We can't go above 500. So every time we get resupplied, we need to move off the engineering and fuel to Wake. And Wake's going to be just inundated with more engineering and fuel than it ever needs. But this is going to be the stopping point for every supply ship. We're not going to send them to Wake Midway Island anymore. The next thing we need to start thinking about is ferrying over some supplies so that we can get this number right. So if we go to Midway and we look, we have 10,000 we could send over right now. I guess we could probably send over... Let me see here. Probably you. Yeah. We're going to send you with a load of supplies. And I think we'll fill the whole thing with supplies. I think we got the room to do that. So that's what we're going to do. In the meantime, what do you have on you? You have only fuel and engineering, I think. Yeah, that's fine. We needed to get you down here so that we could send off Midway back and do that back and forth supply chain again. So let's keep these guys going. This is what's going to happen next. So you can unload. Okay. And we're going to course you back to here because we need the midway full supply group to come down. So you're coming back, and you make sure you're good. No damages. Manage cargo. And we want to kind of go down to maybe 12,000. So that's our goal here. One more and that'll do. That's fine. So we're gonna course you down here, and that should fix Wake Island. What is it? 10,000? I said. Nah. Okay, we still got a ways to go. We need one more trip like that to get to where we need. That'll bring us to 24,000 approximately. So let's keep the ball rolling and see what we get. I expect we'll see some stuff over here. What's this guy doing? You're just doing a running screen, aren't you? Yeah. Which is fine. You keep doing that. This guy is blocking. We're kind of empty in this part of the world. We have something over here that's we had doing that and then we stopped doing that. I think we did, but I don't recall where it went. Is it this guy? No, you keep doing that. That's a too big of a area, but maybe we need to rethink your port location. Yeah. Your location stinks. Let's have you do a longer swath. Keep using that word, don't I? Yeah, that's quite a journey. We need something else over here. I think that what we'll do is we're gonna stage Taffy 3 maybe here, and we'll stop playing this game. This game was fun while it lasted, but I think I need to put you in a different location. Let's get rid of these marks. Now, we're still going to make the Yellow Sea battle group, these guys, but if we go back to the 7 ships that we need in this group, and we go to the dockyard, we'll see what ships, probably Cleveland and probably the Fletcher. We'll just wait. We're in no rush to get them out there. Let these guys have a little break. Alright, let's keep going. So how's everybody doing on this weekend? Everybody having a good one? Finding something to do? Finding something to watch and entertain yourselves? I hope so. Look at these guys. They're way too close together. We're going to adjust you. I want you to go here to here. You do that. I think that's a better call. Let these guys have their southern watch check. So again, we have not seen a lot of enemy subs. Yeah, you're here to unload, aren't you? Let's take a quick look around and see what we got happening over here. Sarong, for example. We're trying to get you up. You know, I think we're just going to start dumping everything over here, and then, you know, a lot of these places, you know, they really are so out of it. We need to focus directly on other things before, you know, there's way too much stuff over here, for example. For a 5 and a 5, they have no need for that. Just keep it going. I could look around and spot all sorts of different things, but I think we want to find a... Let's get an engagement here today. What do you think? Are you still loaded or are you empty? You're empty. I'm going to see that for a long time. I'll randomly check these guys and see what's happening. Make sure all my subs are moving. You're not really moving. Why are you not moving? How about you move a little bit, maybe? You do that. And this guy, how about flying fish? You do something. Yeah, you're just kind of sitting there waiting for something to happen. So I'm feeling over my cold today. My sickness is gone, but you know, being an older guy, we all have a tendency to... What's this guy not doing? Yeah, you don't like that, do you, at all? Let's fix that. Good enough for you. Do that, my friend. Yeah, you know, body wears down. You know, our age starts to catch up on us, and you know, knees start to hurt, hips start to hurt. You know, breathing's not as good as it used to be when you were a kid and an athlete and whatever. Eat the wrong foods. You know, I do smoke, so that's a bad thing, of course. Nothing new, but yeah, I've done that for so many years. It's in my blood, actually. So, command points, yeah, not an issue, right? Did we just get command points or resupply? No, we just got more ships out of the dockyard, I imagine. Yeah, we did. Once we clear up the dockyard, we'll build up for sea again. Yeah. So we haven't seen anything in a while. No ships, no nothing. We have supplies coming in, so let's drop off all this fuel, I guess. Unload everything. And Okinawa, unload. And what? Hong Kong, unload. Look at these numbers going up. And Kaohsiung, unload. Of course you're not. Why are you? Where are you going? You have nothing on you, I don't think. So, Kaohsiung is this guy. And what do you need? Well, I'm gonna just send you even as I can. Now, let's take a look at you really quick. So, 3 destroyers and a bunch of stuff. Let's get you in and get you to take off this base some even stuff that we can manage. And everything else, like you, can go... Let's spread you out so that we can actually see the star. Who else we got? Hong Kong. Yeah, let's get everybody in. So you need to go with a just basic complement. We're not focused too much on troops anymore. We need supplies. So no troops will go on this group. Let's see if we can manage a proper supply run. Now these ships are a little weird, so we need to remember that. So engineering, you're gonna be supplies. You're gonna be supplies. I'm gonna put engineering on you as well. We're gonna put fuel on you. And then we're gonna go engineering. And these guys can be some troops. So not a lot, but enough. I think that helps fix this base over here. So let's course you over. And let's see how long that takes. I put these little way markers so that we can stop, you know, if you try to drag a ship all the way, it goes, you know, the yellow line goes away. So if you do a break by hitting your mouse button and stopping, then it lets you continue on for a more direct route. So I believe we have this guy coming in to drop off. We got spread over here. Let's make sure. What are you? Beijing Group 2. What are you guys doing? Yeah, we're gonna put you in timeout for a moment. Give you guys some rest. This happened quite a bit, where ships were unable to be utilized because of supply, and they were just set at anchor at some locations, and they sat for months, and then they'd finally get called up. Usually it happened when there was damage to other supply groups. So that's a thing to consider. So me doing this is not wrong, really. It's kind of a waste of assets, but as you see, we don't really have that problem, do we? We'd like to see something over here, but it's not happening. This guy's not moving anymore. Let's move you. Yeah, I don't like it when you don't do anything. Yeah, please stay active. This guy is doing the southern watch of Shanghai, but maybe we need to adjust that route. So let's fix it a little bit. I want them to be able to catch in and out. When I say in and out, I mean Shanghai is sending ships down here, which we haven't seen, and Shanghai receiving ships from here or even from here. And this submarine is going to do that. Everybody else seems okay. At nighttime is usually when it gets a little squirrely up here. Should be seeing something out of Dunk's Devils here pretty soon. What do we got here? 20, 20, 20, and some surface ammunition. What about you, Sasebo guys? Sasebo Screamers are doing well also. And we checked the dockyard. 4 ships. We got another Cleveland coming out here soon. And then it's quite a haul after that. So we'll speed up a little bit. I think we're here to drop off, aren't we? Okay, so we're gonna do this first. Okay, getting closer. Because we don't want to break this chain again, we're waiting until we get rearmed. And then we'll see what happens. I want to do one thing, and that's take off 100 troops. So let's go here. Or whatever troops can we put on one of these small ships. Let's see here. Manage cargo. Okay, so 80 troops. 99.20. Okay. I want to see it go over 10,000. That's why we did that. I don't think there should be caps. Like, they shouldn't cap command points, you know, if you're that far ahead in the game. 204 command points have just been received, which tells me we got resupplied. So you see we're 0-0, so 400 a week. And look at the cap. The cap is 10,000 and 20,000, which is jacked up. But what that means is we can't have more than 10,000 troops or 20,000 supplies at Midway. So for this last supply run we did, we got, what were we at? 11,000 supplies or something. So that one worked out fine. We took off, what, 80 troops, and they just gave us 80 troops. When, again, if we go to the rules, it should be 4,000 troops. So I was expecting to see 2320 as our total, but that doesn't work that way. So we have to be mindful of that. We did get the full complement 9600, but we can no longer maintain 20 and 10 and expect it to go higher. So regardless, we have to even our supply to bring these back. So what does that mean? That means we're going to start staggering these guys back and forth to Midway. And I'm not too worried about fuel, especially here. Yeah, maybe engine. Yeah, maybe a little bit. But okay, let's start sending some of these guys back to Midway. Of course. And you are going to load up. So again, we are going to go even as possible. Actually, we'll probably still take more supplies for a little bit until we fix the problem. What else we got over here? We got another supply group? Yeah, we do. So you guys course in, and I want you to take supplies as well. We're gonna go below, break, and then we're gonna, what did that one group do to us? We didn't take any troops, so we're fine. So this one here can take troops. No, we don't need to. We just take supplies, I think. Maybe take a couple troops. And these guys over here, make sure they're empty. We're going to course you back. Wish it would be a straight line, but there are imaginary subs in here somewhere, apparently. So what did that do to Wake? Okay, we're still quite a ways away. Yeah, we need to do that. Who else? let's get Saipan's supply going as well. We want you to go here. And who else has got a supply group? I know we got one over here somewhere. Oh, you. We'll send you back. Let's unload you. Yeah, and we're gonna course you. I'm gonna course you all the way here, all the way to Midway, because it's not that important, and we want Midway to be a little bit better off. We can break it all the way down to 0, and then let the even numbers work its way up, while still feeding Wake until it gets above water. Who else we got over here that needs supplies? Yeah, let's get you involved in the game as well. And again, is this the right way or just the way? As they say, it's the way. Doesn't make it right or wrong, just means that's what's happening. And that's going to be 261 hours to get there. 24 divided by 261 is a number. We got another one over here somewhere that we can use. Manila. Cebu. Sup, Cebu? You gonna course over and get some stuff for you too? Say, well, you're overtasking over here. Well, that may be the case, but we want Wake to be the supply hub for all these ships later on. But we can't have this bottleneck of 20,000 cap and 10,000 cap. So we need this before the following week to get down. So we're going to start once Wake is, over 40,000 supplies over here, which I don't think we're going to be able to do, but we're going to have to start taking troops. So ship just came out of rest and repair. Alright, that was the cruiser, right? And next is going to be Casablanca. Gambler Bay, which is part of Taffy 3. Who else we got doing something? Your screen, okay. Your defense force. What else we got happening? We need a Singapore supply group. I want to see if I have one. I don't know if I do. Let's do a quick check. I don't think we do, but we can make one. So this is just a quick, I put carriers in every group, so that's why I'm using that icon. If I go to the supply icon, I can see Sup Saipan, Hong Kong. Yeah, there's only 2 of them. I think I can afford to have this group be just a supply group and not a carrier group. Is that the way to go? Nah, not really, maybe, but we can do it. So let's do that. Let's put together a group. So, quick and easy. I want to stick to, this guy's going to go without any, let's use these guys again, I guess is what I'm saying. So we got 4 of those, which are troop supplies, and so on. And then we're going to go to a C3 for engineering. We're going to use the British AO. This guy. And then we are going to go DEs. I think we've used all these. So we have to go to Clemson's, which we can't because they're all gone. These EVARTs. Yeah, let's use these guys. 21 knots. The whole supply group goes really slow anyway. So 1, 2, 3. And what do we want to else put in there? I want to put in a light cruiser. Let's put in Marblehead. Yeah, let's let these guys do their thing like that. Hopefully that'll be fine. Any aircraft is not great on this ship, but it's something. 7 dual-purpose guns. And you're going to be the Singapore supply, or SUP Singapore. And while you're here, let's load you up, and we're going to do just even Steven. I want you to be in a convoy. No, we don't. Not convoy. We're going to be in a 3-column. I like it having these guys up here. And 6 is going to be our light cruiser. So, light cruiser, destroyer escort, destroyer escort, destroyer escort. I want to protect the fuel, so put you at 1. And we're a little squirrely with our arrangements, but let's put you at the back. So supply, and then these 4 guys have guns, and hopefully they'll be better protectorates. So let's manage cargo, and we're just gonna go right down the line and go even. So we're gonna say troops, supplies, troops, supplies, and we're gonna say even more troops, your engineering, and these guys are all going to be supplies to cover for the troops we have on the, well, it doesn't cover it, but it's close. I think with all these other ships we'll be able to have a good ratio. And let's get you to where you want to be. See why it doesn't let you go this far. I can't just say, yeah, find your way there. So you gotta kind of have a stopping point, another stopping point, and then it will let you almost get there. Yeah, and that will take forever. And we'll just keep sending him on that route. You know, these location ports like that, we just want to have a supply group run that route all the time. Maybe not as frequent, but have them continually going. Yeah, let's speed it up. So Liberator, yeah, these guys, it's kind of a thing. You guys are not doing your job, my friends, because this box is too big. So let's fix that. It's kind of the same thing, but you know, he got through here somewhere. Did he come this way? I think he probably came this way. This Liberator has nothing on it, so we're gonna ignore, but we will pin this. I want to see what direction he's going, that's all. So let's see what direction he's heading. It's a bad pin. It's best to zoom in when you're doing those. So he's heading this way. And this Liberator is not going to find him. This Liberator is not going to find him. We're going to let these guys just wiggle on down through and see what happens. I'm going to let them go to and meet a port and see if we can either catch him or they'll be defeated before they can drop off any supplies. Let's just be aware of that. I've seen before where they come down and then go this way. You know, we got defensive positions at all these places, so they should be able to defend themselves against a supply ship from dropping off troops. Now, if they drop off troops, it'd be pretty rare for us to not be able to defeat them. Let's see if we can handle our business. So this guy here, for example, if he gets caught by that supply group, we're gonna have to send up some aircraft. So it's a thing that happens in this game. A lot of the offline time that I am doing this game, I do a lot of this kind of stuff, and it's not very exciting, but you know, I really am going to stick to the goal of getting every ship in the game on the map that I can. If possible, I'll start spamming out just classes of ships into groups just to get everything out there. And then we'll go and look at some of the formations that I have them in. See if I really wish formations, you know, you could like spawn. I'd like to group. This is what I'd like to do at the end of everything. I'd like to continue and then be able to have like a point and have every single ship. Okay, so this guy is coming over here. We're gonna let him do his thing and see if he's a smart dog or dumb dog. If he's coming to Pelelu, you know, you guys should be able to take care of this guy without a problem, right? Right, bruh? You know, do I risk it and have this guy just like do this? So that they can't land, you know, or are they gonna bypass? I'm really excited to see where this guy shows up. Is he over here still? So he was going no, he was going this way. That's fine. You probably go here. The risk involved here is will our ships be able to defend, or will the supply groups just get in and drop off troops? If that happens, I will be extremely upset, but let's see what happens. We do have aircraft coming out this way to spot. I don't know where he is. He's somewhere. He's either going this way or he's going this way. He's gonna pop up somewhere. Can you feel the tension, my friends? All right, let's unload you. Getting closer. Not quite there yet. Midway, you need to load up again. remember, this can go to 10,000 and this can go to 20. So we're just gonna go even. No, we're not. We're still gonna go supplies. I don't need these guys. It's 9,000 or 9,800. And we'll just take off some of these guys so that there's gaps. And we're going to course you down here. And we're going to send your sister ship back, which is this guy. Make sure you're empty. You are. Let's course you back over here. I think we can send this guy back here. Back to Ewo. Yeah, let's send him with just even Steven. Maybe some more engineering and no fuel. So, manage cargo. Yeah, this guy's gonna be even. Don't really need it. You know, that's 3,200 vice 2,200 at Ewo. So we're just gonna course you over here and have your stopping point. All right, I'm trying to baby you. Get over there. Excuse me. So where's that supply group? Where are you? You head home? Is that what you did? Well, is this guy gonna catch him on the way back? I think we're done playing with this guy. Let's see what direction he's headed. And then we're gonna send off, this is another group heading south. Yeah, I'm not gonna play that. Let's send out some love to this guy. Our attack group. Dauntlesses. And I'm okay using these guys. Let's go armor piercing this time. And yeah, these guys need practice, so we're gonna send these guys directly that way and let them do their thing. The Avengers, you guys can go too, because you're just flying out there doing who knows what. So let's send you this way. Yeah, let's go overkill on 3 ships. See what we got. So you, let's remove that. Let's remove this. Dauntlesses, I want you to go here and sit, and let's see if we can get these guys in as well. And you guys, I want to go right there. Let's see if we can get them involved in the game. Come on, a little more. That'll work. So it's a lot of aircraft, a lot of bombs. We're just going to be randomly just pressing the attack button. So we're going to send the SPDs first. So you go You go here. I want you to go to this one. No, this one. I want you to go to this one. I want you to go to this one. This should be more than enough, for sure, right? These are going to be altitude bombings on the Avengers. They don't dive bomb. Wish they did. They don't. So let's see if... let's follow this guy in. See if he can do his part for the world's effort. I expect we'll see a bunch of hits. And what do we got underneath this guy? We got a big old 2,000-pound bomb, I think. Which is kind of cool. You know, one of these bombs should wipe out these ships, and if that's the case, you'll see all the SPDs not even continue their attack mission. But honest, these guys aren't very accurate. And it's only one bomb. Maybe some splash damage will happen, but yeah, they're not very accurate. There's a good hit. So these SPDs hit. Let's see if we're gonna hit. Yeah, he missed. So we go to these guys, we go Avengers. So this is gonna get ugly for these guys. Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll be enough of that for these guys. These guys are toast. Yeah, all three done. And looks like everybody got their bombs off. Yep. So we didn't waste any bombs. Everybody did a great job. Let's get the SPDs to form up. Now it's good when you're on retreat if you're like waiting for ships to sink. Ours have already sunk. But if you're waiting for ships to go down and you got really nothing else to do, these Avengers, they can attack surface ships, but they're shooting with one gun. and they don't shoot in trail. So in other words, the tail gunners or the I don't know what you call them. You have the gun on the bottom of the aircraft. If we look at one, this guy down here doesn't shoot at the ship behind him when they're leaving an engagement. It would be nice if they did, because I know if I was sitting in that position and I saw a ship below us that we just attacked, I think I'd open up and shoot. But maybe they have orders not to, in case they come across enemy aircraft and they don't want to expend all their ammunition. But who knows? So we didn't lose any aircraft. We got all the ships. Now it's up to you guys to decide whether or not this supply group that was here just turned around and went back. I've seen that in the past with other ships, other types of ships, let's say. Let's get these guys back to the boat. But this carrier should be able to spot these guys, but apparently, what's this OS Kingfisher doing? Yeah, we need to send out another Kingfisher. Let's do a guy. Who's got you do, and you guys got supplies for some reason. Missouri, we want you to utilize your aircraft. So let's launch up a couple of these, all three of these guys. Why not, right? And we want these guys to go, let's say 75 out in front, up to 100 this way, and then 75. Let's go all the way across. Why not? So 75 is here, so it would be 140. So math again, 210. Something like that, maybe 240. We'll say down and back. I know. Why am I trying to get so particular about it? But we kind of want these guys to... We're going to have another guy go the opposite direction. Let's launch out one. Before I hit this button, I want to make sure that I'm actually looking at the line. So... yeah, I guess, whatever. So we're going to do the same thing. 75. I want this guy to go this way, though. We're going to eye it this time. And you guys do that forever. And then I want the last guy off that ship, I want to do... let's see what I want this guy to do. I want him to go up and down. So we're going to say 40. Yeah, that's not going to work. Yeah, something like that. Let's see what that looks like when we launch him. So this guy here is doing an overlap of one of the guys, but the other guy's not. So we'll see what happens when they land and launch again. Just visualize the formations that I sent him on. This guy should be going up and doing the northern route. Where is he? Is that this guy? Yeah. Go to about here, maybe. That's a lot further than I thought it would be. Okay. And nighttime approaches, and in the morning we'll see what they do. So again, we don't know if that remember the first supply ship we saw went to here and then we lost it. And did it turn around and go back? Maybe. Or did another one come through and that's the one we attacked? I think it went back, which is kind of the smart thing to do. But if any other supply ships show up south of this border, we know that the first supply group actually came down and snaked its way through and nobody caught it. So that's a thing to be aware of. Let's go to Midway and take a quick look. We're good. Okay, so this is the first one. Now, here's the thing. Do we want to allow that to happen? Well, let's do a little proactive attacking here. 3 ships. I'm gonna send out 9. I'd send out all 12 with torpedoes. I want them to go get rid of this guy out of my surfacely. We're gonna do that because we may miss him. I don't want to miss him. Let's go take a look and see what we get. Well, we're gonna just get him. So that's what we're gonna do. So we have torpedoes. Where are they? They're over here. And we're gonna say, number 1, I want you to go for let's have you go this way on the deck. Number 2, I want you to go this way on the deck. Number 3, I want you to go this way on the deck. We're going to keep these guys in reserve, so let's have you do a spin. Number 1 is going to go for number 1, just to make it easy. Number 4 is going to go for number 2, and number 3 group is going to go for number 3. When they get to the deck, we'll send them. Let these guys get a little bit further away. Let's have you go in. Let's have you go in. And let's have you go in. So, first Avengers, we're going to send now. Attack. You guys attack. And you guys attack. And we'll see how that works out. And let's follow it from here. So they see us coming because they're shooting. I think this is the first guy to be hit. I don't know. Let's just watch it from here. They're turning in. So all torpedoes are away. If we have no beeps, that means we didn't get any aircraft shot down. And we can even do that by going like this and saying speed up, drop, and form up. So do we see any torpedoes that went beyond? No. And this guy's the last one. He's gonna take at least 2 torpedoes. Yeah, right in a nasty area too. I don't think, yeah, that one's not gonna hit. Yeah, you should be toast, my friend. So this guy's the last guy. He doesn't look like he got hit. So I want you guys to focus on this dude. And I want you to head this way and get on the deck. And I'm gonna have you speed up. So what's the... This guy's in a turn. So we're gonna wait until we get real close. And hopefully he'll straighten out. See where the aircraft are. Can't see them. Oh, there they are. Right there. So we're gonna get real close. Level out and hit the attack button. Did you guys not drop? Sphincter says, huh? Get out of here. This guy's gonna get shot down if we're not careful. So apparently these guys didn't drop their torpedoes because they were too close. And I guess that happens. Yeah, that's the thing. That's unfortunate. So, what can we do about that? Let's do this. That one torpedo was from something else. You guys are coming here. Still have a torpedo, right? Yeah. Let's see if you can hit something. I don't like the angle. What's this guy doing? He's turning. So we're gonna go this way. Yeah, sometimes at speed they don't like to release torpedoes. They have a specific speed that they like. So I'm just sending them in. 2 torpedoes is all it takes. Pretty good distance away. And you're toast, my friend. Yeah. He put up a good fight. I'll give him that. But 2 torpedoes in that supply ship should be enough. Yeah, critical. So let's form everybody back up. We lost an aircraft. That's all she wrote on these guys. I think they can add a little animation to this sinking stuff. Or I wish they did, let's say that. I wish I did see the... at least let's have lifeboats get tossed over the side. They don't even have to have people in them. Just represent that they tossed over, boats of some type. Are there any on here? I don't even see any boats in this model. I'm sure they had them somewhere. Oh, these guys. These are little hard shell rafts with nets. So there's no bottom, so they float. But I wouldn't want to be in one of those when a shark comes to you. But all right, let's move on. Yeah, if they're gonna come down here and then go back and then just keep doing this, or make it over here and then go this way and not like land, I guess I could just ignore them next time. But I don't know. What's the right way? What's the wrong way? Is there one? Is there right or wrong to any of that? We will see. Status on Midway. Let's let these guys go a little bit longer. So both my college and NFL football teams are off this week. Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Everybody hates them. I grew up as a kid, and that's the only team we would watch. So I really didn't have a choice. So it's in my blood now. No, I didn't have anybody that went to Notre Dame. So my affiliation is strictly I was raised Roman Catholic. And being a Catholic university, that's why, and Irish, that's the answer. We used to go over to our grandparents on Saturdays and watch the games. And we always had, if we didn't do that, we always had the game on TV at home. So that was the thing. Also, that's why I'm a Yankee fan. My dad was a Yankee fan, so I'm a Yankee fan. That's just how it works. You grow up in someplace in New York, you become a fan of the home team, or a team that your family, instilled upon you that that's our family team. Do you follow it forever? That's just the nature of the beast, right? Do you want these Hong Kong boys to go over here? Let's see what we got over in Hong Kong. Yeah, let's send them. Why not? Well, let's see why not. Why not? It's because we're not in a position to do that, really. We're in a position to keep the supply chain running. And we want these supplies to get us over the top at Wake. So that's why we're not running supplies. And, I've told the story before. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Why am I not a Buffalo Bills fan or a Jets fan or a Giants fan? It's because when I was 6, we went to visit family in Pittsburgh, and they bought tickets for the Sunday game there in 1975 or something. I don't know, 75, 76, I don't know, somewhere in there. I was just a little kid, so I don't really remember. I do highly remember going to the game, though, and they were fans. It was my first time ever in a big stadium. I did that before I went to a college game. I did that before I went to a baseball game. Any basketball game that's not even close to the number of fans at a NFL game. Yeah, Three River Stadium in the 70s with the heyday of the Pittsburgh Steelers with, steel curtain and all that. I got like a Franco Harris 32 t-shirt and I think a Steelers pennant, and yeah, it was just a memory, and I became a fan of the Steelers because of that visit. And I never really cared before that, but I was like 6, so what the hell do I know? I think it was like 74. Yeah, they just starting to get good. Maybe I was older than 6. I don't remember. So those are my teams. What are your teams? Do you follow any sports? If you're European and you're watching this, and you can relate to that because you have a home team, whether it's as you call football, and we call over here soccer. I got respect for that too. Yeah, do your thing. If that's the sport you were raised on, that's the sport you were raised on. What's your team? And if you're Australian and it's Australian rules football, rugby. I don't know what the difference is between rugby and what's the other one? I don't know. Maybe there's some different rules. I don't know the answer to that question. Yeah, tell me what your team is. And are you a fan of one team and it's always been one team? That's another question I like to ask people. Because I'm a fan. If you're a fan of a team, it should never change. If they're lousy, you don't abandon the team to, go to another team, right? We don't have any supplies over here to give out, so everybody's on wait mode right now. Let's just get you guys all on the block. How about that? We'll do that. Get everybody on the block so that when we do get resupplied, you guys can all be resupplied. And who's this guy? Yeah, you're already going in, right? I did that already. Who's this guy? This one? Yeah. You get in there tight. Better. So, not a lot of events going on today. We did some supply stuff. We talked a little bit about how the game at this point is really slow, I understand. But there's objectives that we want to do in this game. And that's just part of it. We have to do what we have to do if you want to achieve that goal of every ship in the game and every location taken over. That's kind of what has to happen. So we got our weekly command points, which means we got our weekly supply. You see the gap here. I'm okay with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to send, again, this group with Even Steven. Because again, 10,000 is the max here, 20,000 is the max here. So we have to stick to that. Now, from now on, we're taking troops and supplies every time. And slowly but surely, between 11 and 6, there's 500 troops per ship. We'll gradually chip down the supply gap down at Wake Island. And while we're here also, we can just remember we have to take these off. Otherwise, they max out at 500 and we don't get any more. So we need to make sure that we are aware of that. And I will put some troops on these guys and one more of those. Let's get these guys down. And send the midway guys back. Make sure we're empty, because I could forget that from time to time, maybe. And Iwo Jima, we have a group over here, right? Invasion group. I think we want to do Saipan first. Saipan. Let's make sure Saipan needs something. I don't think it will make much of a difference, but we're going to send it anyway. Manage cargo. Just because, why not? And 2,000. 150. Sure. And you guys go to Saipan. I think that'll work, right? Troops. 2,000. 1,000, so it's 1,000 heavy plus, yeah, that's good. Because Saipan needs, 2,000 and change, 2,028 engineering, or 228 engineering to get us over, so it would be total 328 engineering. So we'll be able to click one of these buttons, I think. Pretty sure. Maybe not because of the fuel, but we'll be that much closer. But once these ships, Saipan, some of these other low, far off distant, this guy, when you get to Singapore, you're gonna stay there. When the guy gets to, hey, look at you catching stuff. So let's begin and take a look. It's nighttime, kind of. Let's put up our scope. Now, depending on what it is, we may want to, I think they are behind us, maybe. Yeah, they're behind us. And it looks like we have 3 ships. You got no guns. You got no guns. And you got no guns. So let's go back. Let's get this guy to come in. What's the best way to do this? Let's do that, and then this. Alright, it's actually better go that way. Alright, let's speed up. And the first target is that guy. And he's in range, but we don't want to play that game right now. Yeah, not overly concerned with that. Let's get this moving faster so we can see where our forward torpedo guys are gonna go. We're gonna shoot 6 torpedoes, 2 at each, and see if we can make some hits. Last time we did this, it didn't go very well, but we're gonna see if we can do it better this time. So it's saying we need to go more right, so I'm gonna say we're gonna head this way. And I want to be in a 2 and a 1 for this shot. And what we're going to be aiming at is this guy first. Number 3. So let's see if we can focus on that guy. We're looking at the distance here. The angle of attack is not the greatest. We're going to turn to the right a little bit. That didn't help us. In fact, it hurt us. Let's turn the other way. I want to get that red dot in the block. Alright, so let's straighten out the boat. We're still a bit behind. Nah, I'm not liking that. Yeah. That's better. Okay, so from here, we're still getting close. We're gonna have to do this quick. 70% is about what we got. We're gonna fire that off as soon as they're out. Stop that. Go to 1. We have to shoot here really quick. Come on, get that up. Okay, increase it. Want to get to like 70, but we got to shoot here like now. We're shooting. These torpedoes are out. Let's go 2. The identification should be the factor. Go up to over 70. Come on, come on, come on. And that should do it. And what's going to happen is we're going to follow the last torpedo that we sent. The trajectory. Have you follow in the ships. We're going to put our scope down. And we're going to follow these guys and see where our torps hit. Ideally 3 gets hit, then 1 gets hit, then 2 gets hit. Let's see what the order of hitting is, if at all. Yeah, the difference between here and here is less than here and here, and here and here. So these guys are going to hit first. So we're going to watch these from this direction, I think. I keep switching around to see the torpedoes. So that's one group, that's the second group, this is the first group. So this is the angle of the torpedoes. The ship is crunching on that. They have no idea we're in the area, so that's a good thing. And this might work out pretty good, actually, if they maintain their, or pick up their speed a little bit, maybe. We're looking at maybe 1 each. Some of these spreads don't look like 1. It's going to be close to get 2 torps on this guy. I think it's only 1. Yeah. No, this guy's a miss. Just 1 torp, maybe. 1. Okay, that'll work. Coming over here. 2 hits. Okay, so now we're going to go up and surface the boat. Surface the boat and attack at will. And I think we want to attack this guy. Yeah, so that was a pretty well done attack, in my opinion. I'm okay with that. We're really close to taking these guys out. I'd like you to hit something, please. Can you hit something, maybe? Slow you down a little bit until you make the turn. You have to keep track on the ammo situation. Now we're going to speed up. Let's let these guys get more stable. This guy looks worse off than this guy. Yeah. Let's see what we can do about that. So we're going to try and shoot this guy as we wait for the other guy. We only got one torpedo. Let's shoot it. And let's follow this guy. Now he's not moving, so that should be an easy shot for him. Star shell right there. Bro, you can't see him? Let's see if this one's gonna hit. Yeah, you're toast, bro. Yeah, that should do you, my friend. Yeah, that'll do you, my friends. Yeah. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. King has left the building. Something like that. So with that, we've expended all the torpedoes in the bow. We still have 10 in the rear, but we've also expended an awful lot of ammunition. I think this ship, the Finback, has done such a good job that we're going to probably send her home. So let's retreat her. She is right, yeah. And what's closest base? Yeah, right there. So let's go and do that. Finback course over to Iwo and rearm your valiant crew. And we're going to give you also a bunch of bennies. I don't mean bennies, I mean benefits, like pleasures for the ship. Letters home. Letters from home. Maybe we'll have a beer day in Iwo Jima and spend a couple days having a beer on the beach. and we'll probably be handing out awards and some promotions. You know, some Seamen's to Seaman third class, or Seaman third class to Seaman second class. That's how that works, by the way. With that, I think we're going to call this one here. We're going to give the Finback our shout outs today, and for her job well done. She's done a great job. Let's just be clear on that. And I think she deserves all the props that she can get. And let's get a good angle here for her outro. You know, we've seen this single ship have greater accuracy than other groups of submarines, so their deck gunners are probably all going to get promotions. Everybody's going to probably be buying people beers for what they did in this deployment, and just a great job by this sub. I can't say more enough about how well they did. On their own, you know. Captain of the ship probably going to get a promotion, and I think it's well deserved. So what do we got up next? In the next video we'll probably do more of the same. Once we can get Wake Island sorted out and establish Wake Island as a primary point of supply with no cap, which I don't think it should have a cap. I don't know if it does. We'll have to determine that later. These are late game things that you discover along the way, like how many people knew that there was a cap of 20,000 supplies and 10,000 troops at Midway. I didn't know that. But that's what we got going on right now. So I thank you for watching, and we will definitely see you in the next video. And if you did like the video, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, it's kind of interesting as to why you haven't subscribed. But if you'd like to just give me a subscription, doesn't cost anything. It's a click of a button. It lets me know that my efforts are actually being thought about. Like, you guys appreciate the time I put into this game for you guys. Again, I'm not trying to build anything. I just want the people that watch my videos to subscribe, and if you do, thank you. And again, back to the last one I always talk about, if you want to put a thumbs down on the video, I'm okay with that too. I would say that you tell me why you give it a thumbs down. And if you made it this far in the video, you probably didn't give it a thumbs down. Maybe I should add this little speech at the beginning of my videos so people will do it. So you can tell me what I'm doing wrong. Which is why I ask for subscriptions. It tells me I'm doing something right. You give me a thumbs up, it tells me I'm doing something right. If you suggest something in the game, it tells me you're invested in watching the playthrough series. And if you give me a thumbs down, it tells me that I need to work on something and make it better and make it a pleasure for you guys to watch, because that's why I'm doing it, and for me. So we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.